So, after a terrifying experience in a shoe shop in one of those shoe-fitting machines as a child...
One of the many incidents that traumatized Phil as a child that made him the man he is today.
...caused me to inappropriately cry. So that's what we've been talking about with hashtag inappropriate crying.
Right, I've got some on Twitter that are quite funny. Someone called Daisy said, when I was 9, I cried at my friend's birthday party just because I was so happy to be there.
Oh.
Imagine the friend's mum being like, what do I do? What's happening? And it was just good. Nicole said, when I was little, I thought getting fired from a job meant you got set on fire with a flamethrower, and I cried.
Well, you would think that with the name getting fired, wouldn't you?
I'm pretty sure there's loads of things like that, surely.
Shouldn't have told it any different. She'd be the most diligent worker ever.
Imagine if the mum was joking, was like, oh, I'm afraid I'm going to get fired, and the child's like, no!
My mum used to tell me that an adoption lady called Mrs. Fuse was going to take me away if I wasn't good. And she'd have if you're watching on the website, she had a face like this.
Your mum used to threaten you with adoption.
And a face.
Misbehaving.
And a face.
This explains so much. Okay, one from Izzy said, today I was being chased by a herd of geese because I was holding a loaf of bread. Now that is fear. That is not inappropriate crying. That is actual primal terror right there.
Geese are so dead behind the eyes. Toby said, I cried when my sister put salt on my chips as I had a hangover and I was really looking forward to my chicken and chips all day and I was 23. My sister didn't stop laughing for 5 years.
When you're having one of those days, all you want is your chips. And then your sister goes and puts salt all over. That's the last straw, to be honest. No, I feel you, Toby. I understand.
Toby hangover problems. Gemma said, I used to cry in Toys R Us whenever a lady took my Barbie doll to scan it. After she scanned it, it was so upset. She didn't want it anymore.
You violated it! What have you done to my Barbie? Okay, I get that.
And Zoe from Huddersfield should be ashamed of this one. On a flight to Mexico, I cried my eyes out to the Justin Bieber Never Say Never film. Zoe, please reevaluate your life.
I'm sure that was a well-edited tale there of Justin Bieber's career.
Maybe she cried because it was so terrible.
Whoa, Phil.
Just saying, maybe.
She didn't say that.
Maybe.
Would that be inappropriate, though, if she was crying because of that?
No.
That is the question. Thank you for sending those in. They were all still so good. Now, though, just in case you feel like having a karaoke party by yourself, good news, Emily has written out all of the lyrics. I dread to think about how many trees died in the making of this video. Here is Pompeii, Bastille on Radio 1.